2012 Suzuki Kasashi SLS Sport 2.4 liter. About ready to throw his front cover on there. I was doing the job for the customer, and right here where the oil pressure sensor goes in at, it cracked and started leaking. So I got one of these from Dubai. Anyway, nonetheless, being a rare car, I want to take the opportunity to make a video. First in this process is to remove the valve cover. Well, coil packs and then valve cover. You just get the idea. It needed replaced anyway. Right here, these red bolts is where I did a oil leak. Had to do some drill thread tap stuff, and I was actually repairing what was an oil leak, put a new gasket on this valve cover. However, I had to take the tire off, so I get down in here, loosen up the crank bolt, used whatever the special tool is, which include a rod, block of wood, and a floor jack. Put her through the hole and locked it in against the frame with the 2x4, you know. So anyway, I'll delete that part out more than likely. On with the process. Alright, another night on the Suzuki, seeing how I don't have much time throughout the day with regular scheduled appointments, trying to keep up on commitments. I get to this in the evening. Just as a note, anyway, like that stud right there. There's another one also, and I already moved it. And that crank pulley slips on and off, by the way. It's not a press fit. But yeah, I got to remove those studs to remove that timing cover. Of course, got to take off the engine mount. Yeah, be sure to put the jack with the wooden block underneath there. That's the best bet. But that's where I'm at on it. Alright, back to the Kasashi, and I'm to this part of it where I went ahead and removed the valve cover. I got all the bolts out of the front cover. Something noted is in the, let's see, in one of the procedures listed for this, it said remove the engine to do the timing chain. However, I'm not doing the timing chain, I'm just doing the front cover. Got the new one there to install. I'm hoping I don't have to remove the engine to install it. That would really, I would not like it. Yep. So, let's see what happens next. Alright, back to the Kasashi, and today's mission is cleaning the sealing surfaces of the front cover, and of course, I have no need to mess with the timing. Just replacing the front cover, but I'm real meticulous about cleaning that surface off to get the good seal. And oh yeah, that front cover, it's an exact match. It's real cool. Like, just the time stamp on them is a little different. And also something that's cool on that note, the time stamps up here, one of them's a match for one of the other components. That one, oh, down in there, you can't see it, but yeah. So whatever time that little timing component and that cover there made at the same time, pretty cool. Alright, here we go. Turn off the noisemaker, shows what I got going on with part of the process. So this front cover, hard enough as it is, man, this thing coming from Dubai. The seal, I can't even find it, let alone on everywhere. Suzuki, whatever, all data, Identifix, Mitchell, it don't matter. I couldn't find even images of this seal, let alone looking for it on the Google. So I set it up in here to warm up the plate. Then I go at it through with my picks, trying to photograph this without damaging. I had it out and just placed it in there for the photo op, right? Because it's old. And I'm going to have to reuse it. I don't want to damage it. Whee! So, there she is. That's why I got her set in front of the Turbo Blaster 3000. Warm her up. Alright, so I got some little tricks of the trade. I done mentioned one about that gasket on there I gotta reuse. However, like, notice the placement of the paper towels and stuff. And whenever it comes to like getting this stuff off here, I'm real meticulous, man. Real meticulous, so nothing drops in there and whatever. But nonetheless, this is the hit. Long, skinny screwdriver or whatever instrument of pokiness. And some of this red and tacky. I'll put that grease on the end of here. That way I can get in there and pick up the contaminant or particles so it, you know, don't get into anything it shouldn't to. Something I learned over time. A little bit of grease on there. It's like bubble gum on a stick kind of concept. Works good. Time to move that little paper towel. Do this, yeah. This is my GoPro 5000. It happens to be a brake caliper on the end of a steering knuckle. Yeah, I got a little bit more cleanup down through here. There we go. And yeah, a little bit more cleanup down in this area. Let's see, for my next magic trick, I want to get that out of there and reuse it. I normally tend to stay away from that. However, whenever you're a Suzuki Kasashi and no part in the world except for the big thing from Dubai exists, you got to do what you got to do. Alright, so that worked out super well. Yeah, a lot better than anticipated, as they say. Let's see, it was 1.5 Sparta size, matter of fact, a 3/4 drive. Nice, snug, good fit. Yep, now for an install on that. Alright, so got some old goo on there. Yeah, yeah, got it all cleaned off super good, and of course do the bottom down there with the old goo. Yeah, make sure I don't miss nothing. Yeah, and how I did that seal was just some black RTV around that seal to just dress it up. However, it actually raised higher, like it come out of deformation. But anyway, I gotta go. So I got the new front cover installed and got the seal installed down in there. Really proud of myself. Oh, I'll have to delete that out. Proud of myself because the beads, of course, are even better than what they are from the factory. And it's pretty cool how they use those machines to run the sealant beads. I got it all good. Yeah, don't want this car coming back for nothing. So yeah, got all the pulleys back on there. That darn stuff in the way. Got all the pulleys back on the cover, and little VVT solenoid sensor and the oil pressure sensor down in there. Beep. Yeah, used me some thread sealant stuff on it this time. Yeah, so, oh yeah, there's different colored bolt because there was a repair on this initially. However, now since we got the cover replaced, I went ahead and put a 10 back in there. Yeah, just wrapping it up, man. Wrapping it up. Well, getting closer. Something I noticed buttoning this thing up. Yeah, there you go. It's 8 up down to just only the green. However, I also noticed over, yeah, there it is, that red wire. Somebody's jumpered that into that green before. I have no clue why they would have done that. Then the green is, I believe it's control. I don't know. Yeah, they have it right there. It's control on number 2. But anyway, so I'm just gonna wrap some tape around it. And, yep. Got the Kasashi all wrapped up and the oil level right to it. Got one of them down there. Yeah. So let's see what happens. Look over and then now I'm video. Yeah, I'm gonna delete this piece so I can fix that belt. Maybe I'll save it. I don't know. But I gotta fix the serpentine belt down there. It's not quite on. You know? Alright, and she's on now. Give it a once over, staring at stuff. Everything looks hunky-dory. Yes. Put little green dots on each bolt, by the way. That's so I know that I got them all torqued properly. Just mark them as I go, kind of thing. Where's the key at for this thing? Key might be in it. Let's push the button and find out.